reckless. I snatch you right out your Lexus. I'm moving blocks like it's Tetris. 100,000 by breakfast.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Cam and Mace. So we have a lot to cover today. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
ready?
Do it look like I'm dressed like for a funeral, right?
Oh yeah.
Right, Stat, baby?
Right.
Yeah.
He
Look like
coming
I'm
for the
about to-
kill.
look
He
like
coming.
I came to kill.
Right.
He's in there with Lazarus.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's get into it. So,
Let's
as we
go.
know, Ja Morant has been a hot topic in the media for a lot of things that have happened off the court. Incidents involving the strip club, social media scandals, and the list goes on. He got the chance to sit down with Jalen Rose. He asked him questions like, how stressful is it being Ja Morant? Whose gun was he holding? But did Jalen Rose really ask Ja the right questions?
Did he ask him who gun he was holding?
Yeah.
I think that was the number one question, but he didn't answer it. So, Ja, if you listening to us, that's the question they still want to know. You can dance around the whole thing, but we need to know whose gun was it?
What the fuck is you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? You
gonna
asking
be
the
on
nigga.
one
You
today.
asking the
Pause.
nigga. Oh, yo, so off top, you're asking Ja Morant to tell niggas.
Who
yo,
gun was it?
First,
If he
yo,
changed, then the way we know he changed is he give up the corporate,
if
you know?
if he
If
changed.
he changed.
Yeah, all right, man. Listen.
They didn't ask him to cut his hair.
Yeah, this is true. But
We
at the
need
end
to
of the
see
day,
something
you
to
can't
know he
think, yo,
changed.
You out of pocket asking that nigga to get on the television and say whose gun it is.
If he's not gang, then we need to know who gun it is. But if he's following gang culture, then he's not supposed to say who gun it is.
Still gang. I don't know. I don't really think it's about gang and not gang. You can't get up in there. Ja, you asked to hold my pistol for the video. You go viral.
No, I get what you're
Now
saying.
you
I
go
get what you're saying. I
viral.
get
So
what
now
you're
you
saying.
got to throw me under the bus?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Come on
Yeah,
now. That's
you're
wild,
right,
my
you're
nigga. I wouldn't have gave it to you to tell on me, my nigga. That's crazy.
I get that. But if it's his, I think he should own up to it. It was his gun.
I don't know who gun it was because at the end of the day, there was a lot of shit going on with Ja and Memphis on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know how all these guns and paraphernalia are going on the road. I can see if they're home and they're around that shit, especially in Memphis. You got to keep a pistol nearby in Memphis. But how is all this going on the road? Who is taking this on the road?
I think Ja Morant and himself just need to acknowledge that he's trying to be something he shouldn't be being at this point. And if he got the gun, like realistically, if you're stressed out and you're carrying a gun on the road, I don't want to be on the bus with somebody stressed out and they got a gun. Yeah.
Listen, what I will say is this, man.
We're laughing, but it's not laughable,
right, you're
you know? It's not. You keep laughing. If somebody's stressed out and they're out of control and they're taking a gun on the road, I can't sleep. Now I'm stressed out. John, if you're looking at this, we don't mean to really laugh at your pain. We want to help, but you got to cut it out, man. You got to cut it out. Talk with me. I can help you. I'm a trusted
Hey,
voice.
listen, that's a great point. I really don't want to, you don't want to be around anybody with a gun who's stressed out, which is a great point. But what I will say is this. Since Ja Morant has been back publicly after the interview with Jalen Rose, he's been amazing, saying all the right things, what he should be saying. Now, is he going to live up to everything that he's saying he's going to do? That's the question. But he has been saying all the right things of what a person should say. He's staying in a safe place.
But who gun is it?
That's another story for another day. I hope you don't tell whose gun is it, because that would really be some sucker shit. It would. They gave you the pistol so you could show off on the gram and do all the
No, I'm saying if
pistol
it's
shit.
his gun, not blame somebody or snitch on somebody, but if it's his gun, he should say it's my gun.
The shit over with. Murder? What, dude, nobody, it ain't like nobody getting charged with the gun.
It's not over because I can't sleep. Now I can't sleep.
I'm just saying, no, you can't sleep. But as far as, why bring up a whole nother case, another situation when it's buried? Nobody's caring. It's not like Denver police, Colorado police dropped the case. You don't need, they know they're not bringing it up in Memphis. Sweep the gun under the rug. We don't need to know who gun it is. Let's move on if I'm Ja Morant.
All right, you're right. Let's go on.
So, well, piggybacking off of that a little bit, okay? So he did talk about what happened, but do you think that him even taking the interview was a good idea? Or do you think he should have just left it alone and just went back to play? Like, why do you feel like he should even have to answer himself to the public and prove himself?
Because that's the generation we in, that you feel like, and not just generation, that's sports in general. Everybody has one of those interviews after some quote unquote scandal in sports, whether it's Deflategate with Tom Brady or, you know, I don't want to bring up personal shit, but I was gonna bring up my man joint.
I thought about that.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do them interviews after a scandal to let
people want to know, where was your brain? Where was your brain when you was doing that? I know you was doing that, but what was you thinking?
Yeah. So I think doing those interviews are important. Do you have to do them? No, but then if you don't do them, you're going to seem like you're insensitive. You know what I'm saying? It's going to seem like you really don't give a fuck. And he's like, oh, he can't even do the fucking interview and tell us what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I have a real problem with certain things when it comes to athletes dealing with media, because some people may be the best player in the world. Who said I'm good at talking to people? I just made
as a person.
Right. I'm just good at putting the ball in the basket. Pause. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm good at.
We're gonna be serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding to it.
You're not feeding.
So you gonna start bet?
No.
Bet.
Go ahead.
Bet. Bet.
I'm
I tried to be professional. Bet. Bet.
Go ahead.
That's fine. You was just sipping. That was crazy the way you was sipping. That was wild. That was
Come
crazy.
on, stat baby. People.
That was crazy. So you always more the story is you gotta do them interviews.
You gotta do them interviews.
You gotta do them.
And you gotta pick the right person. Next time, pick us.
Yeah, that's important too, because you want to pick somebody. That's why I think he went with Jalen Rose. He went with somebody. They're not saying Jalen was going to be soft, pause. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, he want to stay safe. Like Muhammad Ali at Howard Cosell. A lot of people don't talk about this. I just talked about it on like one of our first episodes. Brian Windhorst, whoever he is for ESPN, he came in piggybacking off LeBron. He's one of LeBron's employees. He worked for ESPN, but you got here because of LeBron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
can you trust that though? If they do the interview through a person that you know
I don't trust you. I'm gonna be
favoring
honest
them
with you.
And controlling the narrative
I'm gonna be honest
safe
with
for you.
Exactly. Brian Windhorst, when it comes to LeBron James, I don't believe nothing he says.
He's not a trusted voice. I'm a trusted voice.
I don't believe nothing he says because I believe all the good shit he says. If it's anything bad about LeBron, you will not hear from Brian Windhorst. Windhorst, whatever.
Windhorst,
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
You won't hear from him because he came in off LeBron. The reason he got the job is because he followed LeBron all through high school. When LeBron went to the NBA, ESPN hired him to follow LeBron. That's how hot LeBron was. And he says nothing bad about LeBron. And you shouldn't say nothing bad about LeBron. You have a 20-year career at ESPN because of LeBron, and I don't blame you for not saying anything bad. You're smart.
Yeah, there you have it. So then you can't trust it. But go ahead.
The more the story is you can't trust it.
You can't trust it.
There you go.
Well, there you have it. We'll be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. My stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. She wanna be free. Why am I in this woman way free?
Welcome back. So switching to football, as we know, the Baltimore Ravens have placed the non-exclusive franchise tag on quarterback Lamar Jackson. That means any team will have the chance to offer the former league MVP a new contract, but he is still on the hunt. Is it time for Lamar Jackson to get an agent?
I think he should get an agent. I mean, thinking about it, because it turned into a thing where if he doesn't show up with the right people, he's not getting a deal. What do you think? And who are those right people? You know, I like to ask the right questions.
I think you on some Uncle Tom shit, nigga. Fucking shit talking about, nigga, gotta get an agent. You know what the fucking problem is? This nigga here always want to bring in somebody else. All they doing is talking. The problem is it's gonna open up a can of worms for anybody who nice, because if he figure it out, they gonna be like, what the fuck we need an agent for?
Oh no, I'm on your side. They saying it's no longer the Redskins, it's the Commanders or whatever they call it, but it seemed like to me he still got red skin.
I ain't got nothing, I don't know where that comment went. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I was saying is this, you saying he should get an agent, and what I'm saying is this, if he ends up getting an agent, if he doesn't get an agent, this goes right, he gets the $250 million, $230 million he wants guaranteed. Other football players are gonna be like, well, fuck, I need an agent for.
Yeah, that's why they're not giving him the deal, though.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying disagreeing with you on why he should get an agent, but I'm saying don't fold now, nigga. Stay strong.
Yeah, if you've been standing this long.
Yeah, you got to pave the way, nigga. You got to be motherfucking Martin Luther King for this situation. You got to be Malcolm X. You got to be one of the leaders to get this done, because this what's going on in now. If you prove your point and get this deal done, all the other football players are gonna be like, word, Lamar Jackson did it, I don't need an agent. So right now they blackballing
Kaepernick. You want him to pull a Kaepernick and then everybody
Kaepernick was never, listen, Kaepernick never was a league MVP. Kaepernick never had the most rushing yards for a quarterback. And holds the record for that. Kaepernick was never a two-time Pro Bowl player. Maybe he was, but Lamar Jackson's stats are way better than Colin Kaepernick's stats ever was. And he's super good. What Lamar Jackson is Michael Vick on steroids.
I agree with that. I'm just saying I don't want him to pump himself up to where people, you know, do what they did to Kaepernick. They pumped him up to go do it, and then when it went bad,
see, my thing is, my problem with this is that he didn't do nothing bad. All that man is doing is trying to negotiate a contract for his future. He ain't got no off-the-field scandal. He ain't kneel on one knee. He's not disrespecting the flag. All I'm trying to do is negotiate to get my contract done. Nah, man, go play football. Go play. We don't need you in here to negotiate. Why you not training? Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Go train and all that. Hire an agent to get this done. Same thing they tried to do to Rich Paul. Rich Paul, they didn't want him to be an agent, talking about he don't have a college degree. And to be an agent, you have to have a college degree. So they tried to call it the Rich Paul rule. And he couldn't be an agent. Niggas was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. If a nigga know how to politic deals and do deals, then they good. Everybody don't have to go to college to be good at what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sense. So that's how I feel about it. I think that man will open up a can of worms if they get this deal done. And I think that the NFL and other agents don't want that happening. But I don't see why he can't get a guaranteed contract when Deshaun Watson is in hand job.
He can get a great contract, but it just seemed like if you showing with the right skin complexion for the protection,
if you have the right complexion,
the right
complexion for the connection is true. But what happened is that Cleveland set a standard that other teams are probably pissed about. They're like, yo, why would you give this nigga $250 fully guaranteed? Now we gonna have niggas like Lamar coming up with their contract.
They did it for Tony Romo.
Nobody ever got $250 guaranteed.
I mean, Tony Romo been playing and
you could call
he never put up the numbers.
Tony Romo, whoever. Nobody got the contract ever that Deshaun Watson got for a fully guaranteed. All his money, you know, football players' money don't be guaranteed. This shit is fully guaranteed. They offered.
After the scandal?
Yes. That nigga finished hand job heaven and went and got $230. It's like, so what they did was Lamar Jackson, they offered him $230, but only like $130 was guaranteed. And he like, yo, I'm out. Niggas keep playing me, man. I ain't do nothing wrong. All I did was bust niggas' ass. Secondly, Only thing I would say is that he hasn't been durable. I think he could have played at the end of this season, but he didn't want to play because he knew he had a contract coming up. Just my opinion.
I wouldn't mess my bread up either.
Yeah, me neither.
So let me ask you both this, and I like that you put respect on his name because I feel like people start trying to disrespect Lamar Jackson, but so as we know some of the trades that have happened, the Carolina Panthers traded up to the #1 overall pick to draft a quarterback. The Miami Dolphins gave Tua his 5th-year option, and the Raiders signed Jimmy Garoppolo to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal. All these deals are being worked around. Meanwhile, Lamar still doesn't have an agent. Yeah. Is he hurting himself? Like, okay, I understand, stand your ground and, say what you said, but is it hurting him? Is he not going to get enough money because he's negotiating?
That's what he's saying. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So are you asking me? Mace could be 100% right. I could be 100% wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel. Now, has niggas been blackballed before? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. But I think...
And it's sad that happens, though, that people can't even stand for themselves without losing their future. Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, though...
That's crazy.
But like I said, he could be 100% right, I could be 100% wrong. But what I'm saying is this: I think this is a great time for Lamar Jackson to do it because he's not old. Right. He's in his prime. He won an MVP before he got even 25, 26. He's in a great space to do this because it's like, he's over the hill, we don't need him. Not like Kaepernick hasn't played a couple years or somebody may be older. He's in the right space to try and do this. But he could be fucking himself up too.
Yeah, he could be blowing the biggest bag of his life.
Right.
Wow. 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 Oh, goodness.
You take that sentence back? You stand on what you said.
No, I'm going to stay over here for a moment. I'm just wow.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Stat Baby, let's go.
Well, just had to let that have its moment. But I will say, look, if he can pull it through, that's great for him. That would be amazing. I can say I'm rooting for you. We'll see what happens. Let us know what you guys think Lamar Jackson should do, and we'll be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. My stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about she wanna be free.
Welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna go into what I think is the hottest take of the week. Mario Chalmers said nobody fears Braun. He said, and I quote, "Nobody's like, damn, I gotta go play against Braun tonight." Nobody said that. I don't know why, because I've seen people be scared when they actually line up to him, but they're not scared thinking about that matchup. What do you have to say about that?
It sounds like he's kind of being passive aggressive about what he really want to say. And then it also sounds like he might be hating. As much as I want to go against, they go to today, I can't go with this one. I only stay on the truth side. What do you think, Killer?
Well, this could be very true. This could be true what you're saying. I seen years ago, I was reading some stuff about Mario. I was seeing years ago, LeBron doing an interview, not really an interview, he's talking to Steph Curry about how he hesitated on hit him with a move or Mario Chalmers. He said, "Why'd you do that to my point guard when Golden State was playing the Miami Heat when Steph was early in his career?" And LeBron was giving a lot of props to Steph Curry about busting Mario Chalmers' ass. And people don't forget that shit.
Yeah, I can see him saying,
so you like
was going crazy over there.
Right. So to answer the question, I seen that. I mean, I can't say that he has a better understanding from the outside looking in, like niggas like us. I think niggas would be like, "Fuck Braun, man." Yeah. And I don't know why they would say that.
They try Braun way more than they try Mike. I would say that.
I tell you this much: the Michael Jordan stories
that we
compared
hear.
to the LeBron James stories, the Michael Jordan stories are playing frightening.
Yeah.
I get scared listening to
Vernon
them
Maxwell.
I get scared of them shits
Yeah.
listening to them shits in my house in 2023. You be up under the covers like Mike is a Freddie
Mike
Krueger.
coming.
Mike,
Yeah. Pause. That was crazy. Cam, we trying to be serious.
Yo, I'm just, all right. I tried last episode to.
Yeah, I'm trying to be serious today.
Say no
I
more.
can't even do, you know, because I'm thinking about all the stuff you're going to say pause to. But listen to this. Mike was a terror. You know, when it comes to LeBron, I think people are like, we playing against Bron, and Bron is cool, but the stories are not the same. See, I can't even elaborate the way I want to talk. Go ahead, Kim.
Yo, if we gonna chill, we gonna chill. I tried to
Yeah.
chill last week. Never mind. But he's right. He's absolutely right. The stories you hear is definitely like, we play Mike DeMarge, Freddy Krueger, it's Nightmare on Elm Street
it's
shit.
Jason.
It's Jason.
It's Sharks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all the nightmare shit that you could get. And every player got him. You got Dominique Wilkins talking about Mike walks in their locker room in Atlanta
It
and
says
says,
tonight gonna be a long night.
yeah, tonight y'all gonna have a long night. And then goes, you know, to the story Byron Scott is talking about how Anthony Peel had to guard him because LeBron was hurt. Because Byron Scott was hurt.
Yeah.
So he said, Mike comes in the locker room, said, you hurt, who guarded me? He said, Anthony Peel, he said, 60. He said,
And
Mike,
then gave him
Mike got
60.
62.
Yeah.
Like these Michael Jordan
These stories
stories,
is crazy.
these stories are frightening.
Vernon said he couldn't sleep.
Yeah, he said it was sleepless nights.
He said it was sleepless nights.
Like what kind of shit? You can't go to sleep tonight? He said thinking about getting embarrassed or type of shit.
Yeah.
So what I will say is players that played with Michael Jordan seem like they were way more scared of Michael Jordan than players that played with LeBron. If we're comparing GOAT shit,
And Chalmers said, look at me. Chalmers said nobody is scared of LeBron.
Well, listen, man.
He didn't say 2 people. He didn't say 1.
Well, this is-
13
This is what I was looking
out of the
at.
19 seasons.
See, this is what I was looking at before we even go any further. I was like, okay.
That's personal.
Now I'm saying, so Chalmers, we know Chalmers solely because he played
Yeah.
with LeBron James.
He probably upset he didn't take him to Cleveland when he left.
Will we know Chalmers really if he wasn't playing with LeBron James? Let's look where he left when he left the Heat.
He played in Memphis.
Played for Memphis 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then he played for Virtus Barcelona.
Oh, yep.
Eristis Cantanlanestanzos, Indianos
Baby,
Dodos,
put that for him, please.
Grand Rapids
Yeah,
Gold,
he's got it.
Oh, my
Sussex Falls, Skyforce,
Did he play for the Globetrotters?
and now he plays for Zamboga Valentines in 2023. Mario, look, if you got something to say about people in the NBA, be nice. Be nice. I don't know where the fuck this is at. Zamboga
I'm
Valentines.
telling you, it's personal.
Where
You know
the-
when
Yeah,
it's
it sounded a
personal.
little
You
personal.
can feel when it's
Right.
Hold on.
underlining
In
hate.
2006, this was Navarro means the platform, basketball players. He playing La Filipinas.
Baby, take us out of here, Stat Baby,
Nah,
please.
he played Filipinas. Yo, Mario, tell us where you play.
Mario.
Where you play us so we can
Mario,
tune
send
in,
it
man.
right now. Where you playing right now?
Yo, all right, where's this saying?
He's
Zamboanga.
playing in
You think
Dyke.
I'm making it up?
Nah, what's it
playing
say?
in
What does it
Dykeman.
say?
What's it say? Bold.
Zamboanga.
You think I'm making these names?
Zamboanga.
Yeah, I'm not making
Do
these
you
names
start?
up.
Look it up. Y'all can
Do
look
you
it up.
start?
That's an even better question, man. So, I tell you one thing.
Zamboanga, what is they, the Dragons?
I tell you one thing, Mario. Ain't nobody scared to play against your ass. You play you tonight, nigga. Shoot up, nigga. I'll play you tonight,
How
nigga.
much you bet you
Right.
beat Chalmers?
Chalmers,
Yeah.
10-day workout, whatever you want to bet. We put the house on. I need 10 days though.
For Chalmers?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Chalmers.
I'm not going to Zambogola.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure there's some nice people out there. No disrespect, because now niggas gonna say I'm hating on whatever country that is. Shout out to everybody in that country.
You could be Chalmers.
I could be Chalmers. Shout out to everybody in that country. Now back to you. Yo, yo, let me ask you something.
It ain't like his. No, this is for TV. It
No.
ain't like his.
I'm just trying to say, who's Chalmers though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who-
There's a few niggas in the NBA we could be.
Yeah, that's
You
what
could
I'm
be
trying.
Chalmers, I could be Chris Paul, 30 days out. He's my height.
Chris Paul, I mean, my thing about Chris Paul, he's a habitual pause, punch. He's dirty pause, man. I want to not be careful playing one-on-one. That kid is dirty, man. Be careful, man. Chalmers, Chris Paul, I will give Chris Paul way better than Chalmers, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I said 30 days.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
man,
a
Chalmers,
mindset,
man.
Stat, baby. You ain't gotta look at me crazy. It's a mindset. That's
I'm just taking it in.
That's why he said he could beat Chalmers. I didn't doubt it.
Nah, that's not a mindset. If I work out for 10 days, I could beat Mario.
Yeah, but Chalmers is out.
He plays for Zazamba. And he was playing for Sussex Falls last year.
Does he
Which
start,
is, it's the Miami. So last year he played for the Miami Heat G League, which is in South Dakota. How does the Miami Heat G League?
Why they put him in South Dakota? They put him in Palm Springs?
American Professional Basketball G League team based in Sussex Falls, South Dakota, that's affiliated with the Miami Heat. So this nigga played for the Heat.
South Dakota.
But he played for the South Dakota. Yeah, I could be Chalmers, man. How the fuck you play for the South Dakota Heat and tell niggas,
man.
niggas ain't scared of
It ain't
LeBron?
even always hot out there.
Yeah, it's cold. That's some cold shit.
You gotta save us that, baby.
Look,
Go ahead.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd love to see a 1v1 Cam versus Mario Chalmers. Let me know what y'all think. And also, is he tripping with what
First
he
of all, he
said?
ain't worth my time.
Ooh, let him know now.
No, first of all, look.
Yeah.
My thing is because I stay hot.
It's the all black. It's the
Yeah,
all
my
black
thing is
people.
this. You got to build your credibility up because let's say we play pay-per-view.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table?
He's the B-side?
Yeah, he's definitely the B-side. I'll play niggas one-on-one, but it's like you got to get your priorities straight because I'm hotter than you right now.
Yeah.
So you got to be hotter. That's almost not worth it. Now it's like when I wanted to fight Bernard Hopkins.
You wanted to fight Bernard?
Yeah, I was trying to fight Bernard. We almost had shit going, and then he backed out. You could Google that shit.
Yeah.
But I did a song dissing Bernard Hopkins and all that. Shout out Bernard. But what happened was, this what happened. I went to Bernard Hopkins' fight, and it was empty. And I'm like, Bernard Hopkins too good to go out like this. Fight me, we gonna sell out.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make him some money, and I jab his face off and run around the ring. I wasn't trying to get no phone booth for Bernard Hopkins. I was steady jabbing and gonna run around the ring, but I didn't go. I went to one of his fights, some shit was empty. I ain't like that. I wanted to bring him back. But that same thing with Chalmers. You wanna play, we'll do pay-per-view. You make a lot of money. Not saying you're not making money with the Mac Goulas, but you'll make a lot of money fucking with me, but you gotta do something to get hot. Run outside naked, smoke some meth, kidnap a baby.
Meth, he ain't coming back.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm maybe. Yeah, do what he gotta do to get hot. You can do a lot of shit to go viral.
You ain't wrong. Okay, well, let us know what y'all think. And also, was he
be
tripping with
Chalmers.
what he said? We will be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. She wanna be free. Why am I here? This woman wanna be free. Hell, I don't wanna see her walk away. I wish somebody told me the rules. Disagreements let her win, then it's cool. Even when I'm right, this ain't about you.
Welcome back. Okay, huge switch. Andrew Wiggins announced he will miss a large amount of games due to a very personal matter, and there's no sign of his return. Now, I'm not here to say what happened, but there are a lot of rumors circulating. His girlfriend, also his baby mom, tweeted, "The internet is a really sick place." Steph Curry commented in an interview and said, "This is a tough situation with him being away for so long, but necessary. Life is bigger than basketball." What are y'all's thoughts?
Whew. Let's go straight to it. Andrew, where are you? I'm putting the APB out. I don't want to hear all of this about there's nothing going on. It's not what we think. Well, what is it? Tell me what is it? Steve Kerr, Steph, somebody tell me what's going on. We paying money. We're flying out to Golden State. You not showing up for games. Where are you? That's what I need. That's the first thing I need to know. We'll get to the scandal later, but right now, I'm paying my money to see the whole team. Where are you, Andrew? Call me. Let us know something. What do you think?
I really would love to disagree with him, but I can't. Listen, man. Listen, check this shit out, right? We got to hold everybody accountable for the same things, all right? You can't have special privileges for one player and for another one different rules. And I don't care if somebody got a track record or don't. If this was Kyrie Irving, y'all be all over his ass. Y'all be, Kyrie's missing. He ain't playing. There's no answer. They're not giving us anything. What's happening? Oh, he's back on the tangent. He's disappeared again.
He's
he
great
can't
with basketball, but I can't trust his appearance.
I can't trust him.
Come on,
This
Andrew.
is not the same. He's not being trained. Keep that same, there you go. Keep that same energy for everybody, because when Kyrie want to take 2-3 days off, he has to tell all his business. We have no idea where Andrew's at and then why he's not playing.
Yeah, this ain't COVID.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that.
You got corona?
They would tell
got corona, come to the game.
They would tell him if he had corona. The whole thing is this also is that.
What if he does have corona?
They would say it. They do all type of things. They would let us know that. The whole thing is then when people make rumors up or supposed to be rumors and they be like, oh, that's not true. You people are stupid. If people start speculating, that's your job to clear up the speculations. And if you don't want to clear up the speculations, that's fine too. But don't get mad for niggas assuming. Yeah. Niggas gonna assume, my nigga. Because I see you, Draymond, and shout out to Draymond, that's my bro. What up, Dre? I just see how you know because you're an insider, so you like, people are stupid making these rumors up. And I dig it because you got an inside opinion. But if you're
Dre, tell us what's going on, Dre.
If you are
that's
real,
your man.
That's your man.
Hold
on a second.
Dre, tell us what's going on.
But if you really, really want to dead the speculation, you have to give an answer. I understand it because that's your friend and that's your teammate and everything else. But you have to give an answer because then it's going to be speculation. And then you'll be like, well, people are stupid just to assume that. That's what people do. They assume. Yeah. So the original topic is that she fucked his friend and had a baby with his man.
Ooh.
That's the reason they said that Andrew is not coming to the games. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's what the rumors are saying. His baby.
Wait. We need order in the court. We need order in the court. Yo, we need order in the court. I can't put up with this. Objective. Please. Tell me that didn't happen to no Andrew. I need to know right now. Hey, listen, they say whoever said don't kick a man when he's down, he surely wasn't from Harlem. Oh. Because I need to know what's happening.
Nigga pulled a gavel out.
Wow.
Listen, that's the rumor though. They saying that his wife or girlfriend or baby mother, whichever the title she is, had an affair with his best friend and that his baby's on his. Is it true? It sounds very far-fetched. I don't know if it's true or not.
Can I see the pictures?
But
let me see the pictures.
Of the baby?
Yeah.
This the kid.
I'm not gonna judge the kids, but I do want to see. I think when
You should
I
pull
see,
it up so you can show 'em.
when I see the picture, it's gonna come to me.
This is the picture right here. Yo, I'm not
saying nothing.
saying nothing.
I'm not
man.
saying nothing. I'm gonna leave that alone.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Your Honor,
I would
I have
say
nothing
that.
else to say.
What I will say is this, though. My final thought on the whole thing is, people are gonna make speculations. People are gonna start rumors. If you don't clarify them, everything you hear is a go or a cool until you clarify what's going on. But whatever's going on, I wish you the best. I am a fan of yours. I hope the kids are yours. I hope you work everything out with your wife and get back to basketball real soon, homie. Because all this other shit is AstroTurf is bullshit, man.
Yeah, we're just having fun. For all of you looking in, don't take any of this too personal. Don't look for me. Don't look to, run me down, because we're just having fun.
If you're scared, say so, Murder.
No,
if you're
I
scared,
got the gaffle.
If you're scared now,
got the
don't
gaffle.
apologize now.
Well, then I ain't
Why you
apologizing.
apologizing now?
Well, you the one
If you
talking
scared-
about it's your man and you hope the baby's his.
I don't know that nigga. I don't fucking know that nigga.
Either
I said that's a
it's
fucked up
his or it's
position.
not.
I don't know that nigga. I'm just saying that's a fucked up position to be in. I'm just thinking about the position he's in. Pause. I don't know the nigga from nowhere. To tell the truth, I'm just saying, damn, that's fucked up. How you gonna play basketball?
Yeah.
And your man is fucking your girl, because now you may be
I was
scared to
trying
leave
to back
home.
you up, because if the kid is his, it's his. If it's not, it's not.
Don't ever try and back me up. Pause. Man, fuck you should take him out.
I don't approve this message, but we'll be right back.
Pink horsepower.
She called this thing about toxic.
What's happening, baby? Baby, what's happening?
Why you walking like that?
That's how I walk.
And then like you come on breathing on me like that.
I fucking breathe to live.
And like you used to be dark skinned and now you act like hella light skinned.
Are you fucking blind? I'm dark skinned. What the fuck?
And then like look at your beard.
What the fuck is
Your
wrong with
beard
my
looks
beard?
stupid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I don't even like it. The way you breathe in all of that.
Has this ever happened to you? Your girl seems to be mad, angry, upset. She's frustrated. It's only one way to handle that. Pink horsepower.
But your breath is really refreshing.
No.
I'm just trying to give you a massage. Plus, have I told you how good your beard looks lately? It looks so good.
No.
PHP. It works every time.
Wait, where you going?
Welcome back. Okay, so ESPN announced after imaging that Clippers star Paul George has a sprained right knee and will be re-evaluated in 2 to 3 weeks. As we know, KD was just hurt with a sprained ankle and LeBron suffered a tendon injury. What are your thoughts on all these athletes getting hurt?
I think that what it is that the NBA markets players to turn them into superstars. So we get infatuated with these players. When they're not available, we're let down. You love players more than the team. I asked one of my homeboys, I said, who's your favorite team? He said, LeBron, then I fuck with KD. I said, yo, what team? Who's your team? Nah, LeBron, then KD. Then when LeBron retired, the KD my favorite. I said, I didn't ask you your favorite players. He said, I don't give a fuck who they play for. Because the NBA markets their superstars, and so you're so infatuated with the superstars that when it's time for them to play and they're hurt, you fucked up. We talked about this on a previous show about how superstars aren't available when you want them to come, or for a young person or somebody has to work hard to buy a ticket to come to your town, they're not available. Right now with the injuries, it's tough. You know, these niggas crying, talking about they don't want to play 82 games. You should chop down to 70. Let me tell y'all a quick stat before I let the nigga Murder go. Karl Malone, his whole tenure in Utah, he missed 6 games in 18 seasons. And I know niggas are like, well, this ain't the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It's just about toughness, nigga. 6 games and 18 seasons is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike played with the flu.
Yeah, the flu, all type of shit. Worse than all that, Isaiah played on one leg. Isaiah Thomas. Killed niggas, had about 40 on, I believe it was, great games. But right now, you chip a fingernail, you're hurt.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
For a fingernail.
Yeah, and 4.5 weeks for earwax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, they just don't play. But if you're really hurt, I think you're really hurt. I don't think that Kevin Durant cheats us. I don't think LeBron James cheats us.
Yeah.
I think LeBron went for years without getting hurt. Right. Certain people would just be like, nah, I can't do it. I'm just gonna sit out. And it fucked up for the younger kids who really wanna see these kids play.
You know what I think it is? I think it's their sneakers. I think it's the wearing the low tops. Because if you notice all the injuries that people are getting, they're really the knee and below. So which has a lot to do with the stability of the shoe. That has a lot to do with the impact that's hitting the sneaker. If you look back in the days, nobody would dare play in low tops. There was a reason why you played in high tops. Now people thinking they saw Kobe play with low cuts, but Kobe was different. I think you hurt yourself trying to follow something that you don't know everything that went into it. I think the first person I saw playing in low tops was Steve Nash, and he wasn't a high flyer, so I could understand that. But when I saw KD go on the layup line and trip over his own feet, the first thing I looked at was his sneakers. I'm thinking, and I love KD. KD is like one of my favorite players in the league, but the sneaker, just, why would you be playing in low tops? I don't get that.
I think you made a good point about Kobe Bryant. Yeah, when we was young, we didn't play in low tops, but I think that Kobe Bryant, when he started playing, you gotta realize, a lot of players, Kobe is they Michael Jordan. Like for us, Michael Jordan. Kobe, like for Kevin Durant, I heard Kevin Durant say that before.
Yeah.
That Kobe's his Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what Kobe said was, he see all these soccer players playing in low cut sneakers, and they gotta do way more cuts and breaks and
they ran
turns
barefooted.
and they kicks and all that stuff.
He never ran barefooted. I don't know that, but the reason why people wear that lower shoe because they train their feet is like a marathon runner. When I first tried to train for a marathon, the guy told me from Africa, just run with your bare foot. I said, man, I'm not doing that. I did it for a couple times, and I recognized my ankle got stronger. But until they put that type of training in, you can't play with no low top sneakers. That's probably why they're tearing their Achilles, all of the knee injuries. It got a lot to do with how you land. So if your foot is not stable, then your ankle is not gonna be stable, which makes your knee unstable. Look at me. Don't be stupid for TV. Sneakers are not for swag.
So I do have a bit of an interesting question. So I know when like NBA players get hurt, I feel like they're out for a lot longer time, but then compared to football, you know, they come back in kind of quicker. Do you feel like that's an issue? Do you feel like they're just taking more time off in the NBA, or do you think it's really like a problem? Like, what do you guys think about that?
I think because it's certain players that are not going to cheat. Like I said, I just think that Kevin Durant, LeBron James, he bringing them up because they really love basketball.
Yeah.
They really love it.
Yeah.
You got people who be like, yo, listen, man, we still in the playoffs. We got time. We'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on, I think it's no one particular answer for one player, for all players. It's a different case. It's on a case-by-case scenario. You know what I'm saying? As far as football is concerned, it depends too. You know, first of all, anybody who fucking tear their Achilles, it don't matter, football, basketball, whatever, you're out.
Right.
You're out. Don't matter.
Indefinitely.
And until further notice. So it depends on, I don't think it depends on the sport. I think it depends on the injury, and then you can make your assessment from the injury and say, well, how come niggas keep getting Achilles tears in football, or why this person, you know, you're not getting a lot of concussions in basketball. You're not saying you can't. There's way more concussions in football. So you may say, oh, he's only out 2 weeks. Concussion protocol is 10 days. Yeah. So he's gonna be back in 2 weeks. It depends on the injury.
And football is just tougher, you know? Some people know it. Some people get sacked one time and want to play basketball the rest of their life. I think the people who play football is definitely tougher.
But our question was, why do they come back quicker? Because they tougher?
Because they're tougher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take. So before we wrap, if it was up to y'all, right? If you had to play football or basketball.
I play basketball. The money is guaranteed.
Yeah, look, we grew up playing basketball, both of us, and we only 6 feet. My thing is, this is some real shit. I'm gonna be dead ass serious, man. So, you know, we grew up at a time where, you know, and it's funny, I was talking to my nigga Bezo the other day, and he was telling me how good he was in tennis, but his brother discouraged him and been like, fuck you playing tennis for, you bitch ass nigga. This is what he told me, yo, Bezo, you just told me this other day. And he like, yo, fuck you playing this feminine ass shit. You know, he's a little older, so you talking about that late 80s, 90s, late 80s really for him. Cause niggas is playing, niggas like, fuck you doing with a tennis racket? We live in New York where every other block is a basketball court. Every other block. We used to be mad. It was a person on our team, on the basketball team, who played football. And we used to be mad at him for playing football. We used to be like, yo, because it was interfering with basketball season and we needed him.
Yeah.
And we used to be like, yo, would you get the fuck, y'all not winning? Would you come the fuck over here? Because we gonna win and we need you.
But he actually was tougher. He was actually
that
6 foot.
That nigga
playing power forward.
That's a fact. That's a good point, yeah. And we needed it, yeah, that's a fact.
Everybody looking at him like, yo, he's about our height.
Shorter than us.
But
and he was a power forward.
The rebounds.
That's a fact. But I'm just saying, that's a good point. But New York niggas don't play for, listen, let me tell you something. We live in a city where that shit going 100 miles per hour. It's not gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to even try to get an organized football game because everybody going quarterback. Why the fuck he got the quarterback? I can't be the quarterback. I don't want to be blocking.
Nobody is definitely playing the front line.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Why am I blocking for him? Why he got the ball?
A practice would never last. A coach be trying to organize some shit. And niggas would walk right out. You'll never get 18 niggas to play baseball.
And they wouldn't play safety. Everybody gotta be wide receiver.
Yeah, but I'm saying even baseball, you'll never get organized 18 niggas to be on the field at one time.
Pitch.
Yeah, nigga be like, fuck,
Why
I'm
am I
out here. Nigga in the outfield gonna be on the cell phone in Harlem. Nigga in the outfield be like, yo, nigga ain't hit shit out here 2 hours, man. Fuck you doing? That's what niggas gonna do, I'm telling you, man. So, motherfucking, to answer your question, we're gonna play basketball all day because we would tease a football nigga just for having spandex on. Yeah. Like, yo, like, tight spandex, nigga, fucking freaky ass nigga. We going shoulder pads and tights. Like, that used to be our mentality. I didn't realize how popping football was till I got to college. I'm like, oh, football's the shit. Yeah. Because all the girls wanted the football player. I went to school in Texas.
Yeah, the running back.
Yeah, I went to school in Texas, so I'm like, basketball team was all right, but the girls like the football player. I'm like, where the fuck am I at? You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that, man. But that was our mentality. But realistically, we probably would have been better football players. We was athletic, fast, could catch.
And compete on every play.
Yeah, we too short to be basketball players, realistically.
Well, I posed the question. I want to see y'all's answers.
But I think I could be Mario Chalmers.
Ooh.
He my height.
And he stands on it.
He's standing
Hey,
on
I'm
that.
trying to see it. I don't know about y'all. I'm trying to see it. Right.
Chalmers.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Okay. Well, that's all we have for today, and we'll see you guys next episode.
It is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. Two big necks, like when they doing them 2 for $5.